Okay, y'all are here. What? Hey, it's taking place right here. No judgment. No judgment calls. No calling out any kind of fuzz or cat hair on anything, y'all. Just remember, I love my animals and uh, they go wherever they want to, except for my Yarny. Um, yeah, my zebra yarnery. Even though the other day, y'all, I will just tell you, one of them managed to open the door and come in, or that's what we think. We can't really guarantee what happened. But welcome in, you all. This is what we're happening right here. This is what we're doing. Just a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I don't use just the corn jiffy mix. I add my own to it. I got my cornmeal here. I love making cornbread using that good stuff. Welcome in if you're here for the first time, or if you're just visiting, honey, welcome in. This ain't Velma doing her Vittles. This is Doorbeth, that yarny zebra and stuff. And Mama and I are getting hangry because we haven't eaten supper yet. It's 6:26 and it's getting ready to happen, y'all. Take an eyeball at this here poke salad that I canned last year. It's getting ready to go in that right there, that skillet right there with all that butter in it. It's getting ready to go right in there. Come on. How about a thumbs up for the live? There went that poke salad that I canned. Y'all ever can poke? Well, now there you go. Oh boy, I already tasted some of it, and it is mighty fine. This right here is sitting here waiting on an egg. I'm going to get the egg for it. And I'm going to fry my cornbread right on the top of the stove. It's going to be cornbread right on top of the stove, you all. It's going to be delicious. Mama's sitting over here going, yeah, that sounds good. Well, it is going to be good. I can't hardly wait to taste it tonight because I've been wanting some of that homemade, home canned poke salad. Yeah. Oh, I needed more than one egg. You know you got to put an egg in your poke, right? Y'all ready? Y'all ready to watch this? See what's going to happen. If you've never fried cornbread on top of the stove, yeah, I'm one of them girls that can measure it like just poking it right into the pan. Like that. Mix it up real good. Get you a fork and just start mixing it. There you go. Yes, I like to make cornbread pancakes. Anybody else? Anybody else like to make cornbread pancakes? It's going to be good. You don't like cornbread pancakes, Mama?
No, that's too much trouble.
Oh, how do you like to do yours?
I mean, to fix it like that, I don't know.
How do you do yours? You just put it in the oven in a big pan? Well, my big pan is sitting over here. My big old pan is right here, and I've got to get it set up. Lord, I forgot to put the flour in. You can't make it without flour, y'all. Got to get me a little flour out of here.
I Betsy Brown.
Got to get a little flour. Get that going. Got the navy beans are done already, doing their thing. Yes, that was a 1/3 cup of flour. Right there. Flour. Flour. Not flour as in, you know, flower.
Yeah.
As in a flower growing in your garden. Yes, you just have to go with the flow. I love my Martha White, y'all. Yellow, self-rising cornmeal mix. So good. I'm going to put that back over here in the pantry where it belongs because that's all I need of that. Pretty sure we're getting ready to cook up something good here in a little bit. I'm glad you all are here with us tonight. Well, come right on in. Yes, indeed. We're going to get this going, you all. Some people said they have never had cornbread pancakes on top of the stove. Well, you're missing out just a little bit because that's some good stuff. It's really tasty. My sweet mother-in-law never did put flour in her cornbread pancakes. She just used cornmeal. And that was different because I was raised using the other stuff. Yeah, Mama said you put you a fistful of flour in that. Of course, most of the time when I was growing up, we didn't do the little pancake things because guess what? There was 8 of us, 6 kids and 2 adults. And we just had to, you know, we had to make our cornbread in a big skillet, like this one over here. This big skillet right here, you all. One that's got the poke in it. Watch that poke right there. Oh, look at me. I got my spatula right here. Got my spatula right there. Now, I boiled this poke real good last summer before I put it in the can. Sure did. Before I put it in the jar, I mean. Yeah, I did. I canned this stuff, and yeah, I did it like that real good before I put it in here. So whenever it's time to eat it, that's nice. So when it was time to eat it, like tonight, it was already cooked and ready, and the only thing I need to do right now is just let it get a little warm, and I'm going to make me a little pocket right in here to put my egg in. I'm going to put an egg in here. Welcome in, everybody. Thumbs up the live. I am cooking Vittles with Velma. Actually, I'm not Velma. I'm Dorabeth, that yarny zebra and stuff, and here we are canning. We've been canning poke salad. We've been canning green tomatoes. Y'all, we've got all kinds of stuff that we can. I'm going to open up some of this tonight. It's made out of cabbage and green tomatoes and some of my little red peppers. There's a red pepper in there. Some, yeah, right there. See it? So we're going to have some of this with our navy beans, cornbread, and poke salad. Now, if you've never had poke salad, now's your chance.
Burning my tongue like crazy.
Mother, honey, you put too much salt on your stuff.
Yes,
I reckon you did. I reckon you did.
I done it.
Bless your sweetheart, honey. Okay, let's get this cornbread ready to go. Cornbread pancakes, y'all. Got to get this egg. It's going to go right in there. But first, we got to have a little bit of oil in there. And unfortunately, I don't have any bacon grease because I can't afford to buy bacon hardly these days. So, here we go. Let's put a little bit of olive oil in there. Just a smidge of that. Turn my skillet down a little bit. I'm going to turn it down just a smidge. I'm going to just crack this egg right down in that spot right there, you all. See there? That is an egg right there.
Pretty good.
A pretty egg. It ain't no country egg, but you know, sometimes you got to do what kind of egg you got.
That's right.
Let it do its thing. I'm going to put a little salt on it. This is looking good, you all. Let it sit there for a minute before I break that yolk. Let's shake a little bit of seasoning on that. That's parsley, garlic, and dill going in there.
Are you gonna put your soup in?
No, now them soup beans done all. They're navy beans, Mama. So what do you think they should have? A little bit of what? What do you think you should put in it? We don't have no bacon drippings to go in it. Sorry, I ain't got that good stuff tonight. Hey guys, a little bit of Himalayan salt right here going in. Well, I don't know about...
It's pitiful. Let me show you.
So here we go. Let me make sure that my cornbread is looking good.
Hold your arm. That's
okay. It's all right. I ain't gonna eat off my shirt. Y'all, let's get this egg cracked up.
Drop right on it. I can't keep it.
I'm just watching that right there. You think we need another egg, Mama? That one ain't big enough.
I don't know.
Well, it's just the two of us, so we're just gonna set it just like this, and let it sit right here, guys, and let this egg get done. This is how you make your poke salad in southeastern Kentucky. Yeah, that's okay. Excuse me, honey. We're making a video over here. Thanks. I thought you fell for a minute. I was getting ready to come get you up. Praise God, I'm glad you didn't. You set yourself down pretty hard. Well, I'm glad you're all right, darling. Okay, guys, that is all this needs. This is already done. I'm going to put a lid over it. Going to hold in all that good flavor, you all. All of that good flavor in there. And now let's check this out and see if I've got it beat up good enough to put it in the skillet. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be so good. Y'all about ready for some good grub happening. Well, Mama and I are going to eat here in a little bit. It's getting ready to take place. I just decided to come on and talk about that poke salad. Have you ever had poke salad before in your life, you all? Listen, that's some good stuff, and it grows wild. And I did a little thing a couple years ago. I picked me some poke berries, and I planted them on my back deck, on my raised bed, back deck out back. Sure couldn't help myself. I said, Lordy day, if I'm going to pick poke out of the woods and out of the neighborhood, I might as well pick my own poke from my backyard. So I did it, you know, and I sure did. I had it growing back there, and I took it and I planted seeds from it. I harvested them seeds, and I planted some poke in my own garden. You know, there's a lot of people try to get rid of poke in their patch, you know, their garden patch or wherever they're going to be planting. They're like, get that poke out of here. We don't want none of that. But let me tell you, if you love poke the way I love poke, you want the poke. So, welcome in everybody that is just listening from your neck of the woods. Tell me about your garden. What'd you grow in your garden this year? I'm going to tell you, Mama and I had some stuff that was going on. And Lordy mercy, that was a spam call. That spam call just came right in on me just now. Did y'all hear that? That was a spam call. I sure ain't much count when it comes to answering calls like that. I just let it go to voicemail, or I just reject it. So that's what happened right up in here. How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness, you all are missing it. Poke salad in the skillet right there. Come on in. High five, thumbs up, whatever it takes to say, here I am. Poke salad right there, y'all. I'm going to turn that off because it is plumb done. It is ready to eat. So I'm going to put that in my jaws and eat it up here in a minute. These right here. Mama's laughing at me over there. This right here, you all, navy beans. Ooh, some navy beans right there. We're going to have some navy beans, and it's getting ready to happen right now. Anybody May be wondering how I do my delicious cornbread pancakes. It's getting ready to happen right here in the skillet right now. Get a little bit of oil in that. First thing you need to do is turn your skillet on a little bit and get you some oil in there. You don't put like a whole bunch. If I had some real good butter, y'all, I'd use butter. I ain't got no butter right now. All I've got is that parquet, and you know, when you're used to cooking with real butter and you have to rely on parquet, it becomes quite a frustrating thing. We're going to have some chow chow that I canned this year, back in October. We're going to have some of this with our beans and cornbread and poke salad. I'm going to put this one back up here in the pantry because there's one in the fridge done open. That sure is. And if you're interested, y'all look at this. Now this right here, these are my last ripe tomatoes out of my garden. I live in Kentucky. You wonder how I had red tomatoes in my garden? These babies right here were blooming in September, October. First week of November, they started getting a little big. That one looks like it's ready to be eaten before it gets bad. Well, these, y'all, I wrapped them up in newspaper. Sure enough, that's what I did. I wrapped these up in newspaper, picked them green. November the 16th, I reckon 2 weeks and 2 days into November, I picked these babies green and brought them in and wrapped them in newspaper. And here we have it, y'all. That's how I got beautiful red tomatoes. The second week of December, right, Mama?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to put our cornbread pancakes right here in the skillet, y'all. It's getting ready to happen. I know. It is good stuff. Yes, it is. It is good stuff getting ready to happen. These beans are plumb done. They look good. I'm telling you. You know, I got to taste them. And make sure they ain't poisoned. That's always important. When you're cooking, you got to taste your food. Make sure there ain't nothing poison in your skillet or nothing, you know. Got to make sure. Mama, them are tasty. I don't think they need one thing. They're salty. They're seasoned. Them navy beans, y'all. I usually have pintos or field peas and snaps, but tonight we're having them navy beans. We're having them navy beans. All right. Well, we're getting ready to do this. I think the skillet's getting about hot enough. Yeah, I feel it. I think it's ready, y'all. About to burn myself right there. We're getting ready to put about this much into that skillet. As soon as it's good and hot, I like it crunchy around the edges, just like I like my pancakes. First pancake you put in the skillet comes out just right. So I'm waiting on this one. I want it to come out just right, you all. I'm seeing some bubbly over here in this skillet. I'm going to turn it up just a hair. Not more than a hair. Turn it up just a hair so you know that you're getting that good stuff going. All right, you all. I'm just about ready to put this in the skillet. We're getting ready to do it. We're getting ready to do it. I think it's about ready. Oh boy, now. Oh, I didn't hear it sizzle, y'all. I might have got ahead of myself. These make just the right size pancakes for me and Mama. Cornbread pancakes. Right here it is. Getting ready to happen. And if you're wondering what's in this skillet, poke salad. I'm going to give it a little turn a bit. Just give it a little bit of, hello, darling, how are you? I think it's all right. How's everybody doing up in here? Yeah, this is just what Mom and I was craving for dinner tonight. At least I was. I ran it by her. I said, Mama, what you want for supper? She said, whatever you fix. Oh, that is some good poke. Nonny May, honey, Granny B, Nonny May, you just need to look at my skillet going on in here and see what I got cooking. Got this cooking in the kitchen, y'all. Whoo, it's looking good. You smell it, Mama? You don't smell nothing? Oh, this right here. Check out the little look at that little pancake getting ready, you all. Mama said she can't smell. Well, that would explain why every time I start cooking, she eats what she ever wants, and then she gets full. And I look over there, and she's eating something else, and I'm like, Mom, I'm cooking. Don't you smell me cooking dinner over here? No.
I can't smell a thing.
She couldn't smell a thing. What are you doing? That's alcohol preps. You don't need very one of them.
What? Alcohol preps?
Yes, for when I check your blood sugar, silly goose. Oh. Mama's over here being cracky. I'll just have to tell you. She's trying to see what else she can find to eat. But you know what? It ain't time to eat yet. Welcome in, everybody. This is Cornbread Pancakes. If you've never had any of them, you're missing out. Just plumb missing out. I'm going to tell you. We're getting ready to turn this one. See that little bubbles right there? That means it's about time. It's about time to flip this thing and then make it go away over here on the corner. So you can put another one right here in this hot oil. You know it. Welcome in. Thumbs up the live cooking video. It's happening right here, you all. Would ya look at that? Take a look, see if that lovely. Look at
that.
Would you take a look at that?
No.
You can't see it from over there?
I can't.
Oh, Mama can't see it from over there, you all. She sure can't see it from over there, but I'm ready to put another one right here because, y'all, I'm getting hungry. Everything else is ready. The only thing I'm waiting on is the cornbread. And there goes cornbread pancake number 2 in the skillet. Right there it is. Honey, look at that. Thumbs up if you like good eat. Good eating. Good eating.
Thumbs up. Thumbs down.
Ah, thumbs up, baby.
Got any little baby chickens, you better not have them where
Look at that.
a cat can grab them.
What in the world? We're ready, you all. We're ready for this good stuff. This one's getting done on the other side. Let me get me a plate to put that in. You know, that's going to taste mighty fine. Martha White. Self-rising. Martha White. Self-rising. Self-rising cornmeal mix. That's what that is. Let's get it right in here. I want to take and look at it, you all. Perfect. Perfect. Take some hard, strong will to keep me out of that, y'all. I just could love right now to eat it, but I'm going to wait. I'm just going to wait. No, I'm not going to eat it yet. I'm going to wait, Mama. I'm going to wait until they're all done so me and you can eat together. It's only fair to wait and eat with your elderly, even though they can't smell this good cooking. I'm making it good. Got this right here in the skillet, you all. I'm going to put some good pancake cornbread batter right here. Right here it is. How do you make your cornbread? Tell me in the chat. How do you make your cornbread, you all? You put it in the oven, bake it in the oven. You know, I have siblings that had to wait until Mama made it in the big skillet because there was 8 of us when I was growing up. And if you had to stand over a skillet with these pancakes every night making cornbread, that's a job. So this is a job right here, right now. I'm getting a little bit sweaty. And I'm just waiting patiently for these to completely get done so I can make me a plate of food. Did you see the poke salad over here? Y'all, it's right there. Right there it is. Right there on the edge. We are definitely getting ready to eat some good grub. Welcome on in here. Welcome on in here. Don't be late. Mama, do you want more coffee with supper, honey? Not a bit. Not another drop. You don't want no coffee, honey?
No.
Well, that's all right with me. That's all right with me, darling. You don't need no more coffee. You don't have to have more coffee. That's right. You already had a little extra tonight. Okay, guys. This one's ready to flip. Let's see if I can do it without making a big mess. Right there it is. It's perfect. And this one's getting ready. So, I'm going to slide this down here. We'll get ready to do it. Welcome in. What's for supper at your house?
Nobody knows.
What's for supper at your house? Nobody knows?
I guess not.
Uh-oh. I know what's for supper at my house.
Do you? Hallelujah. Go for it.
We're having some poke salad. I absolutely love my poke. We're having poke salad, navy beans. Talk about it. Navy beans. And, ooh, I'm going to have to flip this baby right here. Well, maybe not. I'm going to move it a little closer to the burner. Check this one out and see if it's about ready. Let's see, you all. I think it is. I'm going to flip it right here. Perfect. Perfect. This one needs a flip. What do you know? It was ready. It was ready. I'm going to put us a little more oil right here. Don't have any bacon drippings, you all, so it's going to have to be Carolina pure vegetable oil from Aldi. Yep, that's what it is. It's got to be what's in there. That's what's in there right now. I'm going to make some good grub. I'm going to sit down and eat this as soon as I plate it up. So Mama can have some good supper before we come back on a little bit later and do our live. Absolutely. That's what's getting ready to happen. Welcome in, everybody. God bless you real big. Just know that eating country makes me happy. Look at that. That one's ready too. All right, y'all. I'm just going to do one more and then I'm going to serve dinner. That way Mama and I, or supper, whatever you call it in your neck of the woods, Mama and I are going to sit down and eat. It's 7 p.m. almost here in our neck of the woods. What time is it where you're at? What time do you usually eat dinner? Put that down there in the comments. So, and what's your favorite? What is your favorite meal? You guys, don't forget the thummies. Tell me what's on the menu for your supper tonight. Well, I'm getting a little bit thirsty. So I just opened me up a Mountain Dew. Y'all like Mountain Dew? Let me tell you. I like this one right here. Thrashed apple. This tastes like Snapple apple, but it's got caffeine in it. No joke, you all. Thrashed apple. Charged with crisp apple, natural and artificial flavor. Get you one. You'll be glad you did. Unless you're allergic to apples, and by jolly honey, you better not be having no Mountain Dew with apples in it, because it's got natural flavor in it. It sure does. Yes, it does. Oh, look at that. I made too much cornbread pancake mix. Y'all know what that means. I might just put a pan of cornbread in the oven, because that's a lot right there. That would make a good base pone, wouldn't it?
Say it would.
A base pone is when you just put all the dough in a pan and bake it just like that. It might fit, guys. This might just fit perfectly in a little meatloaf pan. Look at that. Or I could just save this and have it tomorrow. Just fix it right in a little skillet tomorrow. Let it sit here and simmer with the oven off. Don't even have to use the oven. Just put it in the skillet on low and let it simmer with the lid over it. It'll work just fine. This is about ready.
God, Betsy.
Poke salad here for dinner tonight. I'm excited about that poke salad. Ooh, we're cooking now. We ain't cooking with Crisco. We're cooking with vegetable oil, but it's going to be good. That's all I can say for you. If you ain't here, you're missing out. And that's what they're doing. They're going to miss out, Mama. Get your plate, sweetheart, because you know this needs to cool down a little bit before you put it in your mouth. Oh, we are cooking honey. Let me get Mama some of these good beans out of here. Wow. Guys, I went to the Dollar Tree the other day up in Lexington, Kentucky. I've never been to that Dollar Tree before, and honey, I tell you, they had these trays. You know what I thought of when I saw them? Meat trays is what I thought it was. These trays were at the Dollar Tree for $1.25 for a big sleeve of these. Now, this is as sturdy as it's going to get. You can get you a paper plate. You can get you one of them styrofoam plates. Let me tell you what. You just can't trust them styrofoam plates to hold your food like this can. These styrofoam plates are flimsy. This right here, this will do the job. Beautiful. Just enough room. This is poke salad. This is Mama's cornbread pancake. And here's her navy beans. Y'all, is that good enough? Do you think we need a sweet onion on there with it? No sweet onion? Mama knows it. She knows them onions ain't sweet like they say they are. They pulled our legs, y'all. They pulled our leg when we went to get them onions. I was like, them ain't sweet as they think they are. So, guys, it's been real. Turning all of the burners off. We're getting ready to sit down for a good meal. I sure do thank you for coming in while we fixed us something good to eat. Mama, you got a fork over there or a spoon, honey?
Yeah, I've got a fork and I got...
You got a spoon too? Well, do you want some butter to go on this beautiful?
Oh yeah, here, you want to put it on this?
I gotta get you a real sweet, good taste of butter right here if you want it. Okay, give me just a minute. I thought about making some more cornbread, but it's just Mama and I, so I think we got all we need. I think we got everything we need, nothing else. What are y'all having for supper tonight?
Nobody knows.
I don't know what they're having, but I know what I'm having. This good stuff right here. Mama, thanks for teaching me how to cook. Y'all get you some. Get you a little bit of that good stuff.
Yeah, get it. Won't hurt you a little.
Get you some of that. God bless y'all. Don't forget to thank God for your blessings. And eat. Eat you something good. Amen.
Yeah. Oh, man.